here has ever heard a song and experienced something beyond the words in the song? Thank you. Who here has heard the quote that goes along the lines of, we don't hear things as they are, we hear them as we are? Great. I'm going to talk today about listening. And in order to do that, we're going to take a second and talk about communication. Because listening, obviously, is a part of a two-way street where it's a give and take. So, for all communication that exists, and there have been several studies on this, who knows the percentage of communication that is nonverbal?
55%.
55%.
Actually, it's more than that. I'm sorry. It's
90%.
It's okay. So actually, the most famous study is by Dr. Mehrabian, and he actually had two studies. He was a partner in both of them. And the most commonly quoted studies is a combination of those two, and it's 93%.
Yes.
55% is one of the
Right.
sections of it. So if we look at a pie chart like this, and we think about communication coming towards us from other people, and of that, 7% is what someone is verbally saying to you. 93% of it, everything that exists in the space around it, has nothing to do with the word itself. It's body language, it's tone, etc. So when we're listening, are we only listening to the word, or are we listening to everything that exists outside of the word? So I want everybody to take out a notebook, a clean sheet of paper. And we're going to take 1 minute. And I'm going to ask you to think about and write out what you think the difference is between listening and hearing. So hearing something and listening. So go ahead and start that. I'll tell you when a minute is up. Ten seconds remaining. Okay, time is up. So who would like to share? Mia? What is the difference for you between listening and hearing?
So the difference between listening and hearing for me is like hearing is like an alarm goes off, your alarm clock goes off and you hear it. But when my grandfather was on his deathbed earlier this year and he was speaking to me, I was really, really listening to every word he had to say because I didn't want to forget anything about what he was telling me at that moment. So for me, that was really intently listening to him, which is totally different from just hearing something.
Okay, thank you. Tommy.
So mine is like opposite. For me, I'm sorry, it's my purse to say. For me, semantically, listening is the action to listen. Hearing is the result. I heard it, it landed, I got a kinesthetic result, or whatever result I got, but I heard it, so I internalized it. But for me, listening is just the action.
Thank you. So let's talk a little bit about that, because with Mio, when you say that you listen, you say you heard the words, and then you listen with your grandfather. Can I wrap up? The difference in hearing, you hear a sound, and in listening, you're listening to everything that is existing in that space and coming from the communicator, the other person. So in listening, it's being present in a way that you can observe what's coming through behind and underneath the words, including the words, but under the words as well, the feeling, the intent, and the come from.